Howdy everyone, Luxy here. Seeing as my last furry news video got a little more traction than usual, I thought I'd make this a bit of a regular thing. So speaking of the news, let's get into that. So our story today starts at Boston College with Professor Polt. He's an English professor who's taught a bunch of literary analysis classes. But this semester, Polt started teaching a new class. This one is specifically themed around beast literature. For those of you who don't know what that is, beast literature is any form of media with anthropomorphic animals in it. Think things like Aesop's Fables, middle 20th century Disney work, and of course, the furry fandom of 2023. This course aims to analyze the significance and impact of these stories in English literature. All this info is taken off the syllabus, by the way, but of course, with everything in life, conservatives had to ruin it somehow. They're being a stick in the mud for anyone who wants to have fun. So Polt posted a picture of some of his students in full fursuit, Jesus, that was really hard to read, resulting in the tweet going semi-viral. Now, obviously, if you post something online, you can expect some weirdos to be like, weird about it, but what happened next was kinda just crazy. If you've been keeping up with the Republican news cycle as of late, which I don't advise by the way, it sucks, you'd quickly pick up that they view college as some kind of cesspool for liberal indoctrination. And of course, since the tweet blew up, a lot of harassment was thrown specifically at the professor, a little bit at the school, but mainly Professor Polt. And weirdly enough, some furries were actually agreeing with the backlash, which is weird. Multiple news articles are written about this topic from far-right media sources like Fox News, The Blaze, and The Daily Caller. All these three did was fan the mean-spirited flames against the professor. And to be fair, Fox News was a lot more objective in the way they presented things. The latter two options and the comments on Fox News were very much filled with vitriolic responses. Basically scrolling through there you'll see a bunch of things about calling them degens and failures. It's not a good sight. It's a little ironic too, seeing as everyone commenting probably couldn't pass a high-level English course. Have you taken one? They're really hard sometimes. This has also continued the trend of Republicans being very angry at queer people for just existing. While furries aren't part of the LGBTQIA community, the majority of them do overlap with it in some way. Anti-furry hatred is often linked back to homophobia, transphobia, and this is relevant because Professor Polt is both gay and a furry, making the harassment even worse. And like many stories similar to this in the past, Polt has unfortunately put his tweets on private for the time being. Hopefully this situation passes over soon, and everything will go back to normal. This whole situation just sucks a lot because this class sounds like a lot of fun. The professor is passionate and engaged. They even get to design their own personas. And now, because of the news cycle, Professor Polt is going to get harassed by losers for the rest of his life. All because he dared to teach something not normal. And yeah, please give me some name ideas for this series. If you like watching, why not hit subscribe? It's free and makes both our days better. I'll see you around.